Liberty back here on the next corner down from Go. This is Franklin. We have another trader on scene. That would be 874. So I'm going to cruise on down this way, see if I can't see what's going on from this side. Might as well make a full loop of the block. And an update for those that were away. There was a busload of police that came in riot gear. They pulled right up front, jumped right out. They pulled in going the wrong direction down traffic. So they apparently pinned traffic off right here, stopped traffic from going that direction, and pulled the bus in from down there the other direction, and just let the cops, swine, pigs, terrorists, jump out, and they started charging the building. I was fumbling to go live because I was just about to step out because I was, break time for Trinity, Liberty. I got several aliases, whatever, and they bum rushed us, and they actually gave me the opportunity to leave. Fortunately, I had backpacking gear, everything in tow, ready to go. So, you guys medics? Medics? Waiting for them to hurt somebody? I hope they don't. So that's the update, really. Maybe we can get one of these officers to give us an update. I have some viewers online here that would like an update as to what's going on here. Can you give me any details? Is there a lead officer that can give me some details?
This time you might contact Media Relations in about an hour.
Media Relations?
Media Relations.
SFPD Media Relations. So generally I recommend just flooding the entire city department here in San Francisco. Start looking up those numbers on Google and let people know that they need to call down here and tell the police department not to be like this. They've been brutal to occupy San Francisco since it started, and it continues. The Archdiocese, the church in San Francisco here, actually gave a stand aside on this. So we waited till this morning for the Archdiocese to decide whether or not to attack, and obviously the police used first opportunity. It was, enough time for them to gather their gear, tell their troops what they needed to do to come in and secure the location military style, and that's what they did. I witnessed it firsthand. Oh, there goes Rob. Is that Rob down there? I better get to the other side. I know some of those people. Those are my friends you're assaulting. Traitors, every one of you. I've been reading off badge numbers for traitors. 384, traitor. What was your badge number there, Captain? Or 250. Captain, traitor, 250. That works. Anybody else want to read off their badge number for me? 527, traitor. I have the right to do this. Badge number 1015, traitor. 1109, traitor. Hold it proud there, officer. 1882, traitor. It's amazing. It blows me away. Oh, I won't forget him. Don't worry about it. Officer, your badge number? 413, thank you. Traitor. Labeled. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the other side. And officers, can you give me your badge numbers, please? 4098. 4098, traitor. 1682, traitor. Two officers not willing to read off badge numbers. Cowards. Not just traitors, but cowards. If you're going to be a traitor, at least stand up and hold your badge number proud like that officer did. Yeah. Am I pissed off? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know you are. I gotta go to I don't want to be yelling it down the road.
Sure.
Are you able to?
Hold on. Well, I'll go check that out and see what we got.
All right.
Let's go play the badge number game. It's one of my favorite games today. 4 hours of sleep. Officer, badge number please.
1714.
1714. Proud trader and walking tall. What? Let me see. Check these. Boy, it's a large day of assaults. I hear Oakland got hit pretty hard too. That would be 1584 by that helmet number, and 1430. Badge number, officer. Would you like to be? Would you like to read it off to me? Traitor and a coward. Yeah, I said it. I'm not afraid. It's America. We're allowed to do that here. We're allowed to call people cowards because they are. They show up carrying arms, large sticks, and when I say arms, I mean firearms. You missed it. They came rolling out of that bus, and the first thing I saw was like 30 or 40 of them heading like in a pattern to secure the area. And I saw 3 or 4 of them come out with shotguns, tear gas canister guns, and they weren't pointed directly at me, but they were pointed in my general direction, so if they missed, it bounced. I was a little scared. I started ducking, and I'm typing away trying to get this thing going. Back here on this side, let's see, there's where they got them cut off, so we can't get past this point. Always, you know, I'm always looking for the best camera angle. Can't always find it. This is kind of boring, I know, I'm sorry. 2 police cars parked back here. Number 69, my favorite numbers. I'm not lying either. Tag numbers, you want to check the tags. Find out who drives that vehicle. You can dox their numbers. They're traders. They're in on it. If they drove down here, they're part of it. Oh, it's not boring. Thank you. Appreciate that ping. Here's vehicle number 1287. You know, I'm out of water. Water to corner a Turk and go would be really sweet. I could use a bottle of water right about now, please. Okay, so around the block, that's a 4-block perimeter I just walked. Hey man, how's it going? What? We know who you are, Dr. Love.
I love you guys.
Dr. Love being taken away.
Hey, that's my friend, Pirate Mike. He's a war hero. That man's a veteran. Man, I'll tell you what, I made it out by the skin of my teeth. Thank you.
Hey, Liberty.
No, I cannot.
Liberty.
Yes.
You know who Yael, the big Guardian reporter, is?
No. Watch it.
Right here. There she is. Please talk to her and tell her about Dr. Love's arrest.
I have it on video. Where? Who? What?
Me.
You. Oh, I know you. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll find it on your...
Okay, and as far as it goes, I can give you a debrief real quick. They were, from what I saw, some officer just pointed Dr. Love out up on the corner, and they kind of moved up at him. The lead agent here wearing a police-only jacket, nothing else. He's like a command officer.
And he's not giving. He won't give out any information. He has no identifying badge.
He walked up to him with another officer and basically grabbed him, what I consider assault. They would not tell him what he was being arrested for several minutes until I questioned them and asked directly, and they said malicious mischief for standing on the street corner of a park.
Where was he standing?
Right up there at the top of the park. So that's when Dr. Love was arrested, and he said, I don't agree, of course. And they took him down fairly hard. they brought over a couple more officers and tackled them to the ground.
You know they was occupying this building. Our classes building.
I keep trying to do cuts, so I'll run it and I'll cut and I'll run it and I'll cut. That way you can find it through the cuts somehow real quick and easy. I try to label them. That was at the beginning, so that'll be the first cut. I think it's cops. Whatever time it started, 12, a little after 12:30 or something.
Okay, thank you.
There will be a march, I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Arrest us! We multiply!
Hella, hella, occupy!
Arrest us! We multiply!
Hella, hella, occupy!
Arrest us! We multiply!
And I can't stress this enough. The only thing that I see wrong here is we fought war back in World War II, people. World War II, we tried to avoid this, and look what you're doing here. You remember the Nazis, what they were doing? A police state. Do you remember the police state the Nazis were starting up? Or you look like part of that police state I saw back then. The pictures, yes. People just barely making it by on the streets, and you show up with batons and pistols. You make me sick. You make me sick. You're the one that commanded it out, aren't you? What's your badge number, officer? He needs four hotheads, it sounds like. He doesn't want to show me his badge. Somebody get this guy's badge number. 1252? Are you the command officer? So you're the lead trader here? 1252, command officer. Command trader.
He's a captain.
A captain. You're the commanding trader here then, sir.
Yeah, lieutenant's a 1 bar, captain's a 2.
I don't care what he is, he's still a traitor.
He didn't put his hands on anyone, did he? He didn't put his hands on anyone?
Put his hands on anyone? He commanded this.
Did he abuse anyone?
Oh, I didn't see.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But
Sorry, when I hear badge numbers called out, I assume it's okay.
oh, if they're here, I'll call them all out. As far as I'm concerned, if they do not stand down on their own accord because they know this is wrong, they are a traitor. Police state, Nazi Germany, same thing. How many people have been going? I know there was at least 100. There was probably 100 to 150 people here.
So they're singling out some and taking sedans. Yeah. Most people are going in the sheriff's bus. They're taking them offline like they're mindless robots. That's what they are.
He said he's going to take them offline. That's
what
great.
What are you going to do? Reboot them? Just like Androids, there's a little switch in your back.
Look into my eyes.
Yeah.
Human. We're humans.
How can y'all feel good about this?
Huh? I served in my country.
Defending the people.
I'm a veteran too.
Proud of their second fucking homes they get from their overtime. That's what they care about. None of them live in the city. You know
Oh, look,
that, right?
he looks like he's ready to fucking swing that baton.
That's Officer Loftus.
So we now have Mikey places.
If you're abused, call out the badge number.
Trader badge number 12149.
Callahan or Twinen? I want to pronounce it wrong. Probably out of respect for you.
You know, some people have a different tact when approaching this situation, and mine is that of a patriot.
Police officers. Liberty.
Yes, sir.
Will you please tell the National Lawyers Guild what you saw with Dr. Love?
I don't need
Oh,
a
okay.
description right now, but names would be super helpful
Sure.
so we can make sure that everybody who gets arrested gets out.
Sure. Let me,
Oh, geez.
I have some of their contact information.
Here, let me go away from that if you're going to do contact info. So I'm going to walk over to the park here. You know, I should have filled up my water bag before all this happened, but I didn't have enough time. I was too busy doing my job, filming, waiting for this moment. And the one moment, once again, that I go down, they roll in. Those are some pretty nice bikes. I bet those are at least $5,000 each. Kind of a waste of money if you ask me. I bet you guys don't even know how to ride them that well. Little street terrain fellas riding in the city on motocross bikes. My heroes. You make Triple X look like a stud. Oh, check this guy out. Holy shit, dude. What's your badge number, officer? You fucking scare me, because you actually volunteered probably to wear that shit. Let me. It's like any other 18-year-old kid. Or are you 30? Did you grow up yet? Badge number? I'll get it myself. 376. That's a good badge number. I like that. 376. Tough guy. This guy's staring me down. He doesn't like the freedom of speech, does he?
Best part? DEA's raiding Amsterdam in Oakland right now.
Yeah, I've been getting stuff back and forth from here. We got people on scene. I mean, you can't stop the free press movement.
But it's like,
you know,
there's still all this shit going on in Oakland, and then they're like, oh yeah, we don't have the resources to deal with that. We don't have the resources to stop little girls from getting like pimped out on the streets in the middle of the day. But then we spend $5 million breaking up Occupy,
right?
And then we close down 3 schools to save $2.5 million. Where's the logic in that?
Yeah.
Like, and now look, we got a bunch of people in a community building. What are they doing? What are they doing,
Well,
man?
I was in there.
Do they even have electricity in there, dude? They got electricity?
Electricity
Good for
and
them,
water.
man. They got, good for them, dude. Nice little shelter in there, and then look what we're doing. We're obstructing traffic there.
Yeah.
How many cops do we have here? That could be actually.
I did a
real criminals.
a block walk, and there was probably 200.
Yeah. My earlier estimate was 100, but if you've done a full block walk.
I mean, well, there was the ones that were here earlier for the full grab.
I've just done a half.
There's ones inside you can't see. You weren't here for the ones that ran inside. There's people detained in there.
What you gotta get is up on the second story of a building over here, top story, on the catwalk. They have snipes and shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
They have snipers around here.
Occupying the fucking. They have like troops in.
These guys here.
Look at these sticks though, dude. Look at these, like,
I know.
Not even like little nightsticks anymore. It looks like a full-on like Pinkerton nightstick. They go beat up some union workers or something.
You know what's funny is some of these guys, they got so much testosterone. They like every time I walk by this one here, it just gives me the full dog, mad dog, you know. And because we live in America, I can walk by and call him a traitor because he is one.
Gotta have the free speech, man.
I love it. You know, next thing you know, they're gonna say that you can't do that though. Well,
it's probably already there somewhere.
Well, see, thing is I'm brave enough to say that, you know, who I am.
Yeah.
My name is James Cartmill. Yeah.
Thomas Grandpa.
One Liberty is also known as James Cartmill. You can go get that out. Probably have just about anywhere on the internet and find out who I am. I have my own little web page that I built when I was a skier.
I like your hat, man.
Thanks. Yeah. CIA supports Occupy.
Yep.
That's where I went after I was a SEAL. I was in the Navy, and then I joined the CIA, and then I joined Occupy.
I think that's a good growth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Powerful progression.
No, I'm kidding. That's all bullshit.
That's cool. You know,
But it makes a good story, though, doesn't it?
you look at it this way.
Hey,
at what point has truth made any difference in this anymore? Like,
I learned one thing. If you're going to tell a story, you might as well lie real well like the police do. Oh!
Or the presidential candidates.
Or the mainstream media. Or the mainstream media. Oh, they were terrorists. Terrorists? That's a peaceful movement. How do you consider Occupy terrorism?
War is government-funded terrorism.
Quickest way to start a communist country is to give them a country to rebel against.
All in all, though, I'd say that the revolution is shaping up just the way I imagined it when I was a kid.
Get up, there it is to you, sir.
Thanks. We'll see you guys later. Peace and liberty. I'm down here now. Yeah, you have to excuse me for being a little grumpy. I only had 4 hours of sleep on the floor. What are you guys doing to her in there? I just heard a scream. Aren't you guys concerned what's going on over there? Maybe you should go look and see if some of those officers are abusing the people they're capturing.
They are. That's a fine item. I think that's a fine item.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I was told we're supposed to call the police when the police start doing this shit. Somebody call the police and have the police come and show up.
Yeah, I thought so too. When I was around 5 years old. I thought.
Yeah. The only thing we can do is stand together in solidarity. When there's more of us standing over here than there are over there, they'll have nothing but to drop their weapons.
I didn't have a chance. And I ran. And I beat him home.
Yeah, when I was in the 5th grade.
Yeah, like I said, I always like to get those really cool shots. Check this one out. This makes them look real tough. This is what they used to do back in the war. Make the troops on our side look real tough. They'd have them stand there while the guys would film them on an upward angle. You look real tough. You need to grow a few inches to look a little tougher. Jesus Christ. How many of you guys got here? One, two. Yeah, like I said earlier, there's probably a good, at least 100 police officers, maybe 200.
Cowards need
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check! Mic check! So somebody has a broken wrist in there and they need the handcuffs loosened up. Can you guys do something about that?
It's in your custody.
Come on! Let's see some movement here to serve and to protect. Huh? Public servants? We don't pay you to just stand there and look ugly. Make sure that person isn't injured, bleeding. This one, I just switched it up today, last night. It's OccupySFTV.
What was it before?
It was Occupy Earth 101.
Oh, okay.
And I also have a live stream channel, Occupy Liberty.
Okay.
Occupy Liberty was at the beginning of the movement.
Liberty 1, yeah.
Yeah, I'm One Liberty. And Occupy One Liberty, yeah, that's the handle there. You know me then. What's your name?
JR.
JR. Cool, man. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming down and showing solidarity.
Yeah.
Shitty timing?
Yeah. I was here last night.
Well,
I hope you guys kick ass and make your point.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
it. America.
See what I mean?
You gonna deny this man his medicine?
He lives here.
Hey, robot who talks! Talk to this guy!
Yeah.
What's your address? Come on, I'll walk you over.
Thank you.
So they are letting citizen traffic through to their homes. That's kind.
Who live in the senior center over here, Parkview Terraces, through to be able to get to their houses.
I must say that's very admirable for them to actually pay attention to come over and talk to us. Traitors, heroes, traitors, heroes. Excuse me.
I should be back up live.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not sure. You guys know what they're being arrested for?
What are they being arrested for?
Probably trespassing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not a 409 because there was no fucking dispersal order.
Yeah, there was no dispersal order. I was asked to leave, fortunately.
How long am I holding the building before they raided? Less than 24 hours, probably about 20 hours-ish.
Yeah.
It was like 5:45 when we got here yesterday, so just shy of 20 hours.
That's pretty good.
Tent Monster knows what's up.
Are you still getting your shit together?
All the Archdiocese and asked how come no sanctuary. Time to pay no more tithing to churches. Power of distraction. Why are they not raiding if there was no depressed order? No, why are they raiding if there was no depressed?
Solidarity. We're getting a lot of solidarity shouts here.
So from the press
Thank you guys for all the solidarity. I can't read through all of them, but Korea's in here. Thank you, Korea. Snipers. I heard something about snipers on the roofs. Someone call 911 for domestic assault. Absolutely.
I came from bank robbery. You guys are all down here. Yes, there was no dispersal. They just rolled up the bus, piled out, and shoved themselves in the door. Not a one dispersal order. Not like on January 20th where they gave an announcement and said if you want to leave, leave.
This guy's
They didn't
good.
do any of that
I love
shit.
Punk Boy.
Did not follow any fucking order. All that stuff in their crowd control policy ignored again today.
That could be your mother! Be nice to her! Try to be nice! That could be your mother!
Pocahontas!
There's a little bit! That could be your mother!
Sam was watching. Occupy middle.
Damn it.
Just so you guys know, we got 7 more buildings in the public.
Process violation, yes. That is a process violation. They just came in and attacked and didn't tell anybody to leave. They told me I could leave. Fortunately, I was standing up. I just walked over. Yeah, I was standing. Well, you knew better.
This morning, no.
Well, I was literally standing right over there when the bus pulled around the corner and parked right here, and they came flying out of the bus. Literally.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
Oh, James is going off.
Get on the right side of history!
here, we'll do it again.
Excuse me.
Occupy!
Our spirits will never die.
Occupy!
Arrest us. We multiply.
Occupy! Arrest us! We multiply! Hella, hella, occupy!
Arrest us. We multiply. Hella, hella, occupy. Arrest us. We multiply. Hella, hella, occupy.
You can hear people banging your time.
Yeah.
People are begging on the buses.
Make some noise.
This is not over! This is just the beginning!
Fuck the police.
There'll be another building tomorrow! And you don't scare me!
Okay, here, I got here a little bit late myself. My brothers and
Stick
sisters
you're holding.
being taken out. This building, as we say earlier, this building was a crisis clinic for many years.
I was a patient
West
here.
Side Mental Health, you know what I'm talking about.
All too well.
It was a place where people could come in and not have to go to General Hospital and get some treatment. It was closed down. It was closed down because of defunding about 5 years ago. And meanwhile, it's been empty. People just wanted a chance to show what we could do. I don't think people were asking for money. We weren't asking for grants. We weren't asking for PhDs. We're asking to show that the people themselves could do it. And it seems with all these cops here, this cost a lot of money. All these cops came at 1:30 and just rushed the building and took the building. And now, do we have any idea how many people were arrested? Looked like 20.
There's 150 in there.
Yeah, there's
I was in there.
150 people.
Yeah, we had like a good 75 show up like at 12:30, and they rolled the bus in like shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
We're talking about the cops. Well, how many of us were in there?
Occupants 150,
150.
approximately. Yeah, at least.
So we're talking about mass arrest.
A mass arrest. Next!
Nick Shaw! We can't hear you!
Spell his name.
We all know how to spell. He's unconscious. Someone's unconscious. He has asthma.
Somebody's unconscious in there. Okay.
I think they're saying Nick Shaw is unconscious.
Okay. So, are they gonna go check it out?
Probably not. They don't even have any emergency vehicles. They have an ambulance on the other side.
Yeah, there is.
Dave, you guys cigarette over there?
I called and they said, you don't got a badge number, didn't have it. You know what? He was on a fucking motorcycle and he told me he was going to do
Yeah, and of those 150 arrests, I was barely made it out.
Hey, beautiful. I know you mean. Hey, how many people? Do you have any idea how many people are arrested?
We don't need them! All they do
We love your win song.
Shooting in Oakland sets cops on high alert. In San Francisco, sometimes I wonder what people are talking about in my chat room.
Win the song. We love you. We love you, sister. For the people.
I tried to count them.
Well, I'm exhausted.
They've been bringing out about 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just bringing out the ones they arrested. They got them in there. Now they're bringing them down.
Yeah.
I know that they just blocked off like.
Sean, brother, you made it out.
Yes, I went to get some supplies.
You went to get some supplies and you come back and it's all
Exactly.
done. You know, I was standing right over there when it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't live.
What?
I wasn't live. I was going to get supplies myself. And the bus rolled in, came down this way, and turned in there and stopped. And they started unloading. I saw shotguns and tear gas canisters pointed in my direction, my general direction. They were pointed upstairs for the most part. They looked a little high, but how are they going to get through all that webbing, that stuff that's up there? So I wasn't sure what windows they were aiming at, and if they were even aiming at windows or what. It scared the shit out of me.
No.
Huh?
They didn't shoot any, did they?
I stood up for a second, and I was like, at first I was scared, and then I stood up, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like trying to figure out, like, I'm already here. We're already surrounded. What do I do? And the one officer says you can leave if you want to go now. Go. So I started walking. That way I can keep streaming.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
And then I started calling them Nazis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have the right to do that.
Oh yeah.
Trying to say something somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Oh, Pocahontas is going to give him a hard time. She's going to give him an earful. I know her well.
Back when we raid, I posted a call out to solidarity and said, yo, Terrence. Not much. Doing good, man. Just not work.
Cars are good. 150 people in there. I don't know how many were from Oakland. Sorry. Multiple streams on the same sidewalk. I was like, I'll come over here, and I was like, oh, he's streaming too. You know Punk Boy though. I remember you called out your name. What was your name?
Gully.
Gully. Right on. James, nice to meet you, man. You got twin cameras going there?
They're hiding back there, but you see.
Good idea. Check that out. This guy's really thinking ahead. I like the ingenuity on that. Thanks, Gully. That's a great idea. I love it. Hey, Tom. How you doing? I'll step back for a second. I gotta find somebody with a cigarette. Hey, Sean, you still have cigarettes? Oh, he's got one. Let me just get away from the crowd. Thanks for coming down. Thanks, brother.
Let me see you.
I haven't seen you in a minute.
Okay. Well, here.
I know.
Let's go where we can see. Let's go where we can see. We'll go across the street to the park.
No, not that way.
This way? Not that way? They're starting to move out. Oh, you want to be on this side here? Right here?
Yeah.
All right. That works. Mind if we join you guys? You're strumming some music there earlier. That was good.
Hardly. I just came out here. I needed something to do with my hands while I waited around.
And good place for some entertainment for you now.
What's that?
They're taking the dogs, aren't they? All right, here. I'm just going to set this down for a minute so I can take a break. I'll try to set it up so you guys can see what's going on. And I can just kind of kick it for a minute. Somebody bring some water down here. I could use some water, please. Needs to be right about there. Nope, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I'm a master at this. I've done this before. Set the battery up. Front of the camera. And pin that in there like that. All right, Sean, you're blocking the camera, mate. Don't block the camera. There we go. I think that's good. Can I see it? Yes. So we have a
Alright, here, let's step over this way. That's street.
Yeah.
So that's not going to change. Things are just going to continue to get worse. And if we exploit those our safety, they're really going to continue to put more security dirtier, more security.
For a second, I was going to be like, you know this guy?
So, what are we looking for?
Sean, brother, can you guard? No, I better keep the backpack with me. Why not? Thank you.
Tons of plastic toys for 3 or 4 generations. But here we're going to hand you this destroyed world. And, our most precious resource, which is, plumed up in smoke and some brief wars and massive amounts of production. And sorry, blue or wide, but here's what you've got. We're seeing those things closer and closer. Like, the kids today are having problems with asthma and all these things. So it's already affecting children. We can see that. It's already affecting the generation. Right? And we don't think it's going to.
I'm going for it.
We don't think it's
I'm going to go for the tree view. Climb it up.
Don't they see that there's a possible reality? No, they're not doing their job. They're not doing their job. They failed at their job to protect the people. They have failed completely. Our government is run by criminals and they're exploiting our natural resources, destroying it, and interfering with our political structure, our democratic political structure. And those officers are serving them, right? Because they don't think about it enough. They're aware enough. And this is the culture of law enforcement. I'm sure that this is the culture of law enforcement. Unfortunately, there are those that didn't think about it, but the culture.
All right, so I think
follow
what we should do probably show solidarity is go down to the 850 Bryant and book the shit out of them today. Hang out in front of the courthouse or the police station, right? It's a courthouse and police station.
You should know about programs. You should know these things, right? But
occupied, arrested. Yeah.
I'm sorry, send it back to the police station. It's not an education like a lawyer or a teacher might get, right? I mean, our cops should be more like teachers. I mean, they should be wise people. And this does not represent wise people. This does not represent wise people. This does not represent. Look at them in their helmets, opposing these people with nothing. They don't have guns. They've got all their little zip ties and all their equipment and all their stuff, and they're standing up to these people that are on bikes. They're just standing around. They're obviously not.
Well, it was good speaking with you.
I wish you the best of luck from that Morgan. Check out that ACE. Maybe it's not Acorn, but sometimes there's all kinds of people that are in ACE. There's all kinds of organizations. There's lots of Occupy organizations like ACE.
Call out for help there.
Yeah, but that's how they get it. That's how they get you, because they stratify the law. Wait, so somewhere along the line, you can at least say, hey, I'm better off in that.
Time to get in.
I'm better off in this. At least
Other camera angle.
So,
more real estate.
Upon discussion with one of my colleagues, general approval for the camera angle, I've been tempted by these trees when I walked over here to get a better angle on the scene, because that's what I like to do. Don't try this helmet, kids. I'm a professional. I've been climbing trees all my life. And the phone's gonna go in the pocket. Climbing the fence in just a minute. Stand by in the darkness. I know you can't see anything. Make sure nobody's looking. Are we clear? Let me know if they come this way, all right, Sean? So I'll just go over the fence. What's that? All right. All right. So, up in the tree. I'm on battery save level, so I cannot see the text real well to reply to anything. Not to mention I'm in a tree. And that's the first set of traffic that's come through here. It looks like they're letting traffic through now. And they're posting up behind the supporters. That's Ryan. I know that guy. I know most of the people in there that have been arrested today. There's two buses here. They came in two buses. And the first bus that came in was a regular bus. That one right over there on the right, the closer one. That was the first bus that rolled in. They rolled in like they were making a bus stop. And they stopped right in front of the building. So there's about, for a quick recap, my name's James Cartmill. I'm James Cartmill, Occupy One Liberty, with the Occupy San Francisco Occupation, Communications, and Video teams. Police came rolling in that bus, about 100 of them in there, whatever the max total is. It was a full bus. They came bailing out with weapons drawn in a full charge. I was fortunately standing right over there, and I was said that I could leave, so I walked right over here where this line of police are, and I started filming from there. The rest of the police officers charged in the door. They started attacking people at the front door to keep them from barricading it up, and went inside and secured the location in a hostile force. And we've been doing this for the last, oh God, let's see, I got a time index of 50 minutes. So I'm looking at over an hour now, because I had shut down and rebooted it a couple times. It looks like we have an officer coming over here to wave traffic through. If he was going to come over here and talk to me, I was going to be a little upset. I have every right to climb a tree if I feel like it. I did see that tweet there. Thanks, Breakbeat, for sending that out, that I'm in a tree. What else was I to do? I had to get a different vantage point. Everybody's down there on the ground, up front, up close. I already yelled at all the cops and called out their badge numbers earlier, so tree reared bound I am. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for years. And Occupy San Francisco does rely on donations on the website as well as in person. If you can donate even $5, $10, $20, go to the OccupySanFrancisco.org website and click on the donate link. You'll see another link in there that says takes you to WePay. That's the official donation link for money online for Occupy San Francisco. That does help keep this live stream, Ustream video coming to you. I am part of the video team, and we depend heavily on the funding to keep this going, because you can't trade peanuts with Sprint for phone service. So even though we get peanuts donated to us, we can't trade them to Sprint for the phone service, so we do need money. As much as we'd like to get off that monetary system, we still need it. I'm glad you guys like the view. Just earlier today, I was standing right over here on top of this roof, broadcasting what was down here, and now I'm over here in the tree, broadcasting. Two more prisoners of war have been brought out. And being that I am part of the communications team, I do not ask for personal donations. All donations I ask for go to Occupy San Francisco. I have a personal donation site. I do not promote it. I believe that independent journalists that are promoting themselves to make their own team and go do this is no better than, you know, the news corporations, because they're not working with the General Assembly, and the people, you know, want to work together, will work together. Bail fund, I don't think we have enough money for bail for all these people. We barely have because I do know that we have barely more than $6,000 last I checked last week. $6,000 would not be enough money even using a bondsman to get people out of jail. So, you know, where some occupations have been heavily donated monetary values of thousands and thousands of dollars, we have not, or it has been intercepted and not funneled to Occupy San Francisco through the means of the General Assembly, the people in charge of controlling that money. Looks like we have a speaker going on down here. I don't have an arrest total, but I'm guessing there's 150 plus occupants that were in there. We had about 75 show up around 12:30, a little after 12:30, and then the police showed up shortly thereafter that. Probably within half an hour. Yeah, the SFPD, you know, I didn't catch it on film, but they were pretty rough at the front door. They attacked Corporal Nick very violently and pinned him against the door and slammed him around. Corporal Nick is a hero. We have an occupant that was wounded the other day by somebody, just a regular street person, that stabbed our occupant Boston in the chest, just missing his heart, one of his heart valves, and Boston is still in the hospital in intensive care. Corporal Nick captured that person when they came back wandering into camp, wondering if it was okay to be in camp. Corporal Nick is a hero in my eyes. He's a hero in the eyes of everybody else that is part of Occupy here in San Francisco. You know, he can get a little wild at times, but he means well, and he did well that day. He did what the police couldn't do, was capture somebody that was a dangerous criminal that has hurt people. And now they've arrested him. Yes, that's confirmed. There is no total. We do not know an exact number yet. But best count guess is by people that were in there, and we've determined between 150 and 200 people. Hey, Occupy Conway, thank you for the solidarity, and I can't catch all the chats in here. Thank everybody for their solidarity, for showing up, for all their donations, the ones that showed up today in person, dropping things off, and the ones that I hope that we see online through the website. Like I said, we have had some suffering here, funds being, you know, diverted, and that is something that we have secured. We have an official donation link on the website where it goes to the people here in Occupy San Francisco that have control of that money. I can't stress that enough times. Where are we for medical need? We're on the corner of Turk and Go. That's 888 Turk. Alright, so a precarious position here. Just because I'm bored and I thought I'd give you a view of what I'm looking at that I'm not looking at. It's a beautiful day here. We could be doing a lot of things other than this, but this is where destiny has brought us. And there's a police officer that you just saw walk across the street there. He's standing. Let's see here. Let's play a game. This guy here, he's got a video camera in his hand. High-tech looking one. Very agile. Yeah, I used to be an extreme skier. We'll go through my career again some other time. Oh, you're afraid of heights? You don't want me looking down? But once you're up, and that's all you can do is look down. Yes, Code Frame OSF is another station. He's right down here in the crowd. Punk Boy is over there too. Punk Boy NSF. That's actually his station is actually OccupySF on Ustream. We have a banner that's come out. It says "Reclaim our lives." No bosses, no bank, and no landlords, I believe. I can't see the fat pigs in the way. So, what are we looking at for a time index? 1 hour, 1 minute. And I know it's been longer than that because I've shut down and brought it back live again. And that's what I'm going to do now. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to climb back down. You need that? All right, just a minute. I'm going to climb back down the tree and rejoin the group. Oh, don't look down.